I honestly think that orangutans in general are so fascinating that even from such an early age, like this little guy in front of us, they've got such great dexterity and grip strength to hold on to their mothers, that in the wild, when their mothers swing from tree to tree, or even walking around on the forest floor, that they can hold on to their mothers so tightly because the mothers move so fast. Unlike human babies that are helpless at this age, when you look into the eyes of the orangutan, you can see the cogs turning that they are thinking. Scientists believe that orangutans are more learned behavior, that the mothers pass down behavior from mothers to baby. And with chimpanzees, for example, they come up with things themselves. Yes, the mother will teach their babies, but the mothers will come up with things, or fathers will come up with things themselves, like using stone tools and things like that. For example, I remember hearing a story in Dublin Zoo that when one of the orangutans gave birth, she wasn't breastfeeding. Look, he is just so beautiful. That the mother wasn't breastfeeding, so they brought in a load of women that were just literally after giving birth to show the orangutan how to breastfeed by them breastfeeding their babies, and then the orangutan would have learned off them. But unfortunately, in this case, it didn't happen, and the baby was moved over to a crash over in the UK. But still, at the end of the day, it's truly amazing. Folks, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Please hit the subscribe button there, and also hit the like button. It helps me out so much with the algorithm. And if you want to see more videos, for example, next week's video is actually on an update on the Sumatran orangutan, Siska. From a previous video, I'll link it down to the description. And we have an update on her. One of the main differences between a Borneo orangutan and a Sumatran orangutan is the Borneo orangutans spend most of their time on the ground, unlike their Sumatran cousins who will spend a lot of the time in their trees due to a fear of the Sumatran tiger. And we'll also have a video on, which I'll leave that link down in the description as well. The Borneo orangutan has no such predator. Well, of course, except us, man, which are devastating their ecosystem. Current estimates suggest that there's around 104,700 Borneo orangutans left in the wild, and then less than 14,000 Sumatran orangutans. And there's also a third species that was only recently discovered, and I'm going to butcher this name, the Tapanili orangutans. I've only got about 800 orangutans left in the wild. Well, folks, stay safe. See you in the next one. Bye for now. Bye-bye.